National Museum of Prague. The National Museum is a public museum dedicated to natural, scientific, and historical collections of the Czech Republic, its history, culture, and people, among others. The museum was founded in 1818 by Caspar Maria Sternberg. Historian František Palický was also strongly involved in the foundation of the museum. The National Museum houses nearly 14 million items from the areas of natural history, arts, music, and librarianship, which are located in dozens of museum buildings. The main hall of the National Museum is located on Wenceslas Square in downtown Prague. Built in Neo-Renaissance style in 1891, the building underwent significant restoration from 2011 to 2018 to mark the centennial of the Czech and Czechoslovak Declaration of Independence. Due to its dominance over the busiest intersection of Prague, the National Museum building carries a significant national importance. As such, it frequently serves as a focal point for protests, rallies, gatherings, and public events. The National Museum in Prague was founded on April 15, 1818. It was founded by Count Sternberg, the first president of the Society of the Patriotic Museum, who served as the trustee and operator of the museum. The early focus of the museum was natural sciences, partially because Count Sternberg was a botanist, mineralogist, and eminent phytopaleontologist, but also because of the natural science slant of the times, as perpetrated by Emperor Joseph II of Austria. Basilica of St. Ludmila. The Basilica of St. Ludmila is a neo-Gothic Catholic church at Náměstí Míru, Peace Square, in Prague's Vinohrady, built on plans of Joseph Macher in 1888 to 1892. It is named in honor of St. Ludmila of Bohemia. It is a brick-made three-aisle basilica with a transversal nave in the shape of the cross. The church front features two 60.5 m high towers with bells and the tall gable with portal above the main entrance with sculptures. The interior of the temple excels in a rich color windows, paintings, and sculptures on which participated national artists Josef Václav Myslbek, Josef Kapik, and František Zenasek. The church was closed due to metro construction and later for reconstruction in 1974 to 1992. In 1980, its major reconstruction started. By December 1984, the restoration of the southern nave was completed. In August 2022, the church was elevated by Pope Francis to the status of Basilica Minor. Henry's Tower. Jindřiška Ves is the original bell tower of the Church of St. Henry and St. Kunhuda, located in the space between Jindřiška Street and the southwestern corner of Seneves Náměstí in Prague's New Town. Municipal House is a civic building that houses Smetana Hall, a celebrated concert venue, in Prague. It is located on Náměstí Republiky next to the Powder Gate in the center of the city. This complex was built around 1380 by King Wenceslas IV, and from 1383 until 1485, the kings of Bohemia lived in the property. After 1485, it was abandoned. It was demolished in the early 20th century. Synagogue. The Spanish Synagogue is a former conservative Jewish synagogue, located in the area of the so-called Jewish town, Prague. The synagogue was completed in 1868 in the Moorish Revival style on the site of the presumably oldest synagogue, Old School. In 1955, the former synagogue was permanently repurposed as a Jewish museum and is administered by the Jewish Museum in Prague. New Castle Stairs. The Castle Stairs, unofficially also called the New Castle Stairs, is a public road for pedestrians. They connect Thrnovska Street on Malá Strana with the Castle Ramp on Hradčanské náměstí in Hradčany, south of Prague Castle in the PRAGUE-1 district. The border between Malá Strana and Hradčany in the upper part of the street runs right here. Hradčany Square. Hradčany Square is a public square located in the center of Hradčany in the PRAGUE-1 district in the immediate vicinity of Prague Castle. This is the main square of Hradčany, which on the eastern side connects to the Iron Castle courtyard and the western entrance gate and the western facade of Prague Castle. On the south side, the royal route ends at Kohradu Street. There is a viewing terrace or the castle ramp with a wonderful view of Prague. A statue of the Czechoslovak President Tomáš Garriga Masaryk was also placed nearby on the occasion of the 150th anniversary of his birth. Prague Castle. Prague Castle is a castle complex in Prague, Czech Republic, serving as the official residence and workplace of the President of the Czech Republic. Built in the 9th century, the castle has long served as the seat of power for kings of Bohemia, Holy Roman emperors, and presidents of Czechoslovakia. As such, the term Prague Castle, or simply the Castle, or the Rad, are often used as metonymy for the president and his staff and advisors. According to the Guinness Book of Records, Prague Castle is the largest ancient castle in the world, occupying an area of almost 70,000 square meters at about 570 meters in length and an average of about 130 meters wide. The castle is among the most visited tourist attractions in Prague, attracting over 1.8 million visitors annually. St. Vitus Cathedral. The Metropolitan Cathedral of Saints Vitus, Wenceslaus and Adalbert is a Catholic metropolitan cathedral in Prague, and the seat of the Archbishop of Prague. Until 1997, the cathedral was dedicated only to St. Vitus, and is still commonly named only as St. Vitus Cathedral. This cathedral is a prominent example of Gothic architecture, and is the largest and most important church in the country. Located within Prague Castle and containing the tombs of many Bohemian kings and Holy Roman emperors, the cathedral is under the ownership of the Czech government as part of the Prague Castle complex. 1. The cathedral's dimensions are 124 m x 60 m. The main tower is 102.8 m high, front towers 82 m, arch height 33.2 m. George's Basilica. St. George's Basilica is the oldest surviving church building within Prague Castle, Prague. The basilica was founded by Vladislaus I of Bohemia in 920. It is dedicated to St. George. Primarily Romanesque in style, it is part of the collection of buildings that comprise the castle, the political capital of the nation, and the spiritual center of the Czech state. Strahov Monastery. Strahov Monastery is a Premonstratensian abbey founded in 1143 by Jindřich Stick, Bishop John of Prague, and Vladislav II, Duke of Bohemia. It is located in Strahov, Prague. After his pilgrimage to the Holy Land in 1138, the Bishop of Olomouc, Jindřich Stick, took hold of the idea of founding a monastery of regular canons in Prague. He had the support of the bishops of Prague and Sobslavy, Duke of Bohemia, and, after his death, Vladislav II. After Stick's first unsuccessful attempt to found a Czech variant of the canons order at the place called Strahov in 1140, an invitation was issued to the Premonstratensians, whose first representatives arrived from Steinfeld in the Rhine Valley, now Germany. Memorial of the Second Resistance Movement. The Memorial of the Second Resistance Movement, or Resistance Flag Monument in Prague, is a monument of the flag of the Czech Republic. It is in dedication to the Second Resistance Movement to the Nazi occupation of the Czechoslovakia from 1938 to 1945. It has an inscription within English. It is, "Stay a moment in respect for the victims and winners of the second resistance of the Czech nation for liberty of the homeland." Faculty of Arts, Charles University. Petrin Funicular. The Petrin Funicular is a funicular railway in the Czech capital city of Prague. It links the Malá Strana district with the top of Petrin Hill. The funicular is operated by the Tramway Division of Prague Integrated Transport, the local public transit system. The line was originally opened in 1891 as a meter-gauge railway with a length of 383 meters and water-balance propulsion. The cable car ran all year round, in the winter months and in the mid-1890s only on weekends, because of water freezing up the tracks. The line was originally opened in 1891 as a meter-gauge railway with a length of 383 meters and water-balance propulsion. The cable car ran all year round, in the winter months and in the mid-1890s only on weekends, because of water freezing up the tracks. The funicular has 3 stops: Ujezd, at the bottom of the hill, ZECH, the middle station, and Petrin, at the top of the hill. The funicular operates daily from 9 a.m. to 11:30 p.m., with the interval being between 15 and 20 minutes. Regular timed tickets of Prague Integrated Transport can be used on the Petrin funicular. Petrin Hill. Petrin is a hill in the center of Prague. It rises 327 m above sea level and some 130 m above the left bank of the Vltava River. The hill, almost entirely covered with parks, is a favorite recreational area for the inhabitants of Prague. The hill is featured prominently in Franz Kafka's early short story, Description of a Struggle, and briefly in Milan Kundera's novel The Unbearable Lightness of Being. Petrin Tower. The Petrin Lookout Tower is a steel framework tower 63.5 meters, 208 feet, tall on Petrin Hill in Prague, built in 1891. It resembles the Eiffel Tower and was used as an observation tower as well as a transmission tower. Today the tower is a major tourist attraction. Cathedral of St. Lawrence. The Church of St. Lawrence in Prague is a church of the Old Catholic Church of the Czech Republic. It is located on Petrin Hill, next to Petrin Lookout Tower and the Hunger Wall. It was originally a Romanesque church, later rebuilt in the Baroque style by Kilian Ignaz Diensenhofer. Mirror Maze in Petrin Park. A house of mirrors or hall of mirrors is a traditional attraction at fun fairs and amusement parks. The basic concept behind a house of mirrors is to be a maze-like puzzle, made out of a myriad of mirrors.